And now, coming to you live and local. Using Dragon Pride, this is SGHS Sports Stream. Powered by Wirecast. Sponsored by Lane Doza's Auto Body and Auto Sales. And Ciro's, and exclusively brought to you by St. Genevieve High School.
Welcome everybody to this baseball game here on the SGHS Dragons TV YouTube page between the Jefferson Blue Jays and the Ste. Genevieve Dragons. It's a beautiful spring day here in downtown Ste. Genevieve. I'm Alex Bosley here, joined with my buddy Broden Kreitler. We're doing it by ourselves today, as if you go to our YouTube page, Mr. Banks is actually broadcasting the girls softball game by himself about half a mile behind us. So we got our first double of the year, and we're going to make it work. And
All right, welcome to today's game as we're back in action. A little windy today, as you can hear off the microphone, so you'll have to apologize, or I have to apologize for some of the audio you'll probably get on the feedback. Anyway, we're hosting today the Bismarck Lady Indians. The Indians come in today with an 0-5 record, looking for their first victory today. They're allowing 21.4 runs a game so far offensively, or defensively, but they are scoring 7.4 points a game, or runs a game, I should say. The Ste. Genevieve Dragons come into today with 7-4 record. They're 3-0 at home and 1-3 on the road, looking to pick up their 8th win on the season. They're averaging 11.4 runs per game and allowing a stingy 6.4 runs per game, so a little bit difference in conjunction with both teams. Their overall matchup history so far is an all-time record. St. Gen holds that as they're 12-0 on a 12-point win streak against the Bismarck Lady Indians. And we start underway here is for Bismarck as number 13, Sydney Conway, the center fielder, steps up and swing and a miss. Count goes to 1-1. And the pitch is delivered. Swing and a miss. And the count goes to 1-2. No outs here in the top of the first, as the Indians look to try and get somebody on base to score here. Ball's hit up in the air. It's going to land fair and bounce foul. And we'll do it again. Wind is blowing directly to left, or it's outside left, coming in from, looks like, right center. So ball's going to die if it gets in the air, but it's definitely going to carry to the left side. So you could see some movement if the ball's put up in the air somewhere in center field between center and left center. The delivery, swing and a miss. And that's out number 1. So walk. The pitcher for St. Gen gives Conway the chair, and that brings up number 17, Gracie Rendazzo, the pitcher for Bismarck. Rendazzo trying to help her cause here as she looks to try and get on here. We're going to walk the pitcher here. Looks in and fires. Rendazzo shows bunt, pulls back, ball 1. Nice day if you want to get out. About 74 degrees, sort of windy, a little cooler in the shade, but with the sun bearing down on you, feels like a good day. Walk in the windup, pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. So with 1 out, count 1-1. You got ones across the board, and walk looking to try and set something up here. Maybe she could sit him down. the delivery, and she's going to bunt. St. Gen is there and is not able to deliver. And that was a nice job there by number 28, Bowen. Bowen was red bunt, came up, made the play cleanly, got the throw, just wasn't able to finish the play at first base. So with Randazzo on with 1 out, that brings up the number 3 hitter, Carly Dickey. Dickey, the left fielder here, showing bunt. Pulls back. There's a strike. Randazzo goes to steal. And boy, that was a close one. It was a strike. So with a stolen base and in scoring position, Randazzo puts herself in place here as Dickey digs in, looking to try and put the ball to the right side or somewhere in the outfield. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So 0-2 count. Dickey's going to have to protect at the plate here, put the ball in play, preferably on the ground or to the right side. Volk with a stretch, throws a ball, and she's going to steal. And it was kind of a delayed steal. Doesn't look like it was highly intentional as she came off on the pitch. And then on the throw back to the pitcher, she just took off for third. So now in scoring position, Dickey needs to just put it in play. Swing and a foul ball back. And we're going to stay at 1-2. So Randazzo over at third, manufacturing the best way she knows how. Bunting, getting on, stealing, and then stealing again. So just with her on third, wind up by Walk. And that ball's hit hard. It's a straight line drive, caught by the first baseman, and thrown over, and that'll be a double play. So nice job there by the Dragons as Watkins catches a line drive, throws it back over, is tagged by Bowen over there at third, and a double play for the Dragons to get him out of that inning. And we'll be back to start the bottom of the first.
Located right here in St. Genevieve, Dwayne Doza Auto Body and Auto Sales is a trusted name when it comes to keeping your vehicle looking and running its best. Known throughout the community for quality work and reliable service, Dwayne Doza and his team specialize in auto body repair, helping restore vehicles after accidents and bringing them back to life with expert care and attention to detail. But it doesn't stop there. At Dwayne Doza Auto Sales, you can also find a selection of dependable used vehicles, giving customers a chance to find the right car at the right price. What really sets them apart is their commitment to customers. With honest service, strong local roots, and years of experience, they've built a reputation people in St. Genevieve can count on. Whether you need repairs or you're searching for your next vehicle, Dwayne Doza Auto Body and Auto Sales is ready to help. Stop by and see why it's a go-to spot for drivers in the area. It takes a community to build a great team, and that's why we are so proud to partner with Ciro's Family Restaurant, a downtown tradition for over 30 years. Ciro's is the perfect place to celebrate a win or just grab a great meal. From their famous pizzas to fantastic pasta and savory sandwiches, they've got all the fuel you need to get loud for the Dragons. Dine in, outdoor seating, or curbside pickup, however you want it. Ciro's delivers. Ciro's Family Restaurant, our sponsor and your spot for great food.
All right, we're back after that. Take off the bottom of the first here. Lila Nix comes up to plate, swing and a miss on a first pitch fastball. She's digging in like what she saw. Nix batting .371 for leadoff here, looking to get on. Got pretty good speed when she gets on the bases, playing center field today. And a ball up, or that's going to be a strike. So she's sitting 0-2 here. Randazzo, Bismarck's best pitcher this season. Brings it in, And the ball's hit by Nix. It's got a chance to fall, and it gets through the wickets of the right fielder, and that's going to be an extra base player for St. Gen as they got a man on first. Nix able to reach regardless. That brings up Gracie Bird. Bird batting .429 in the 2-hole, looking to try and drive Nix over. Wouldn't surprise me if they had Nix steal. She's got a little speed on the bases, and the ball goes out in the outfield. She's going to be on third easy. And there she goes. It's going to be a pass ball, and that'll be a stand-up steal there for Nix regardless. And now Bird looking for a big RBI opportunity here. Bird pretty notorious for throwing down the bunt and is pretty quick down the base path. Let's see what she does here. The pass, she pulls. It's going to be a stolen attempt there by Nix. Nix isn't going to hesitate. She's going to keep going. And she scores. So the missed bunt attempt by Bird, or actually she pulled it back, and the catcher trying to throw to Nix. Nix able to steal, and then a little pass ball goes to the outfield. Bird lays down a bunt to the pitcher. Rendazzo fires it and gets her, and that's out number one. So nice job by Rendazzo, the pitcher, who has a cannon really. And that brings up number 20, Olivia Beckerman. Beckerman batting .438 in the 3-hole. Looking to try to get on here, makes good contact. Looking to try and put something out there, get a little extra base path. Need a little duck on the pond. Beckerman drives one to left field. It's going to float out of bounds. And just like that, the wind catches it and sends it right over to the left line and out of bounds. So, foul ball there by Beckerman. She goes to 0-1, one out. And St. Gen is up by one as they scored on the Lila Nix. So Olivia digs in. Rendazzo delivers. Ball up. And we go to 1-1. So one's on the board across the title. Beckerman, usually strong pull hitter. And ball's on the ground. That'll go to 2-1. So 2-1 pitch here as Rendazzo gets behind on the count. The delivery. And Beckerman drives one again, foul. Over to the left side, a little line drive. Needs to straighten that out a little bit. And the count goes to 2-2. With Deuces Wild, Rendazzo in the lineups throws the ball high and takes it to a full count. So with 3-2, Beckerman's got to do something here. The pitch inside hits Beckerman. That'll be a dead ball, and she will go to first base. And she reaches on a hit by batsman after going to a full count. That brings up Alyssa Beckerman. Alyssa Beckerman batting .500 in the 4 spot. A little power here. See if she can get under one. As Olivia stands over on first base. The pitch, ball's hit up the middle and driven to center field. And center fielder for Bismarck didn't have to move much as it went right to her. And that's out number 2. That's pitching by Rendazzo, able to get the out. And so with one man on first base, 2 outs, that brings up number 25, Addie Lawrence. Lawrence batting .500. Looks to hit something here. And that ball right down the middle. That's strike number 1. One pitch, fouled off. Count goes to 0-2. Beckerman on first, 2 outs. Rendazzo doing pretty good job overall so far for Bismarck, staying ahead of the count. Only mistake so far today has been the first batter, which was Nix, as Nix was able to kind of scoot one in there to right field and path her own way. Nice drive there by Lawrence. Line drive to center field, but caught, and that'll be out number 3. And that'll end the side. So at the end of one, St. Gen manufactures 1 run. They're ahead of Bismarck on 1, and we go into the top of the second. We'll be back in a moment. All right, and that'll bring us back into the top of the second. First pitch outside, ball 1 for Walt. Walk with the windup, delivers, fouled off. Count goes to 1-1. So with the weather playing a little bit of havoc with the wind today, it will make a little bit of difference with the ball in the air, keeping it in or kind of eluding away from the players. The delivery, and the ball's hit up in the air, foul ball back again, and the count goes to 1-2 with no outs. Top of the second for Bismarck, number 41, Ayla Hawkins, the catcher at the plate here. Hawkins looks like a dominating specimen and standing pretty tall and strong. She chips one off the end, and she runs down and walks, able to get it back. Nice job by her getting the ball and stepping and throwing. And that's out number 1. And that brings up number 24 for Bismarck. Number 5 hitter, Olivia Scott, the right fielder. Scott looking to reach here, the right-handed batter. As Brenna Walk brings the windup inside, and that's ball 1. You would think a little bit with also the sun kind of in their eyes as it plays up with the ball in the air. They'll definitely have to watch the movement. That ball is hit foul down the right side, just a little chip shot on the end of the bat. And Scott will reapply and try to come back here to 1-1. It's 1-1 with 1 out. Scott bears back, swings and hits it straight back to the pitcher. Walk steps and throws. That's out number 2. And so 2 outs there as Walk kind of taking control of the situation herself with 2 outs. That brings up number 32, Lancy D., the second baseman. D settles in here. And the pitch, ball up. Walk tries to start off with a pretty strong fastball. Sometimes she gets it up in the air a little bit too much. And it's getting them to chase is the key here. Ball inside, low, and that's 2. So the count goes to 2-0 with 2 outs. And D can settle down and swing at something she wants or let it go. She looks in, Walk delivers, and that'll be strike 1, a swing and a miss. D got what she wanted. That fastball just kind of dug away, just missed. As we go to 2-1. Still in the batter's favor here. And nice pitch by Walk on the outside corner. And that's strike 2. So with deuces wild across the board, Walk kind of gets to dictate here where she wants to put it. Sends it upstairs, gets her to chase, and that's out number 3. And she'll retire the side. As 1, 2, 3 up and down, we'll go down to the bottom of the second. St. Gen still leads by 1. We'll be back in a moment.
You're watching Ste. Genevieve Baseball Softball on SGHS Sports Stream.
home for your St. Genevieve High School Dragon sports. Brought to you by our proud sponsors, Ciro's, family owned and operated since 1989, serving the greater part of St. Genevieve with sandwiches, pasta, and suds. Also, Dwayne Doza Auto Body and Auto Sales, proudly fixing and selling cars for our community with over 100 years of combined experience. Dwayne Doza's Auto Sales, collision needs and repairs are guaranteed. All right, we're back. So we're going to start off the top of the second. St. Gen up by 1 as they try to get something going here for themselves. I believe number 12. Let's see, Lindley Warner will be up to bat first for St. Gen. Warner, the left fielder, looking to reach here as the leadoff for St. Gen. I should say Lindley Wiener. First pitch way outside, ball 1. So Randazzo settles in here. This count goes to 1-0, sends one down inside, swing and a miss by Lindley. Strike 1 as the count goes to 1s. No outs if you're just tuning in. Bottom of the second, St. Gen up by 1. Randazzo, the pitcher for Bismarck, sends one down the middle. Hit to the right side by Lindley. Easily fielded and out number 1 for St. Gen as Bismarck rolls over a chair here. And that's going to bring up number 28. So Kennedy Bolin sits in at batting .387 right now for the Dragons. The delivery upstairs, ball 1. Bolin looking to drive something here. The wind's still playing havoc out there. Ball's up. It's going to be hit in. It may stay in play, and it is. And a little mix-up there with the umpire. Couldn't get out of the way of the catcher, but she was able to get him out of the way, and Hawkins makes the grab, and that's out number 2. So St. Gen with 2 outs at the bottom of the second. That brings up Brianna Foff. Foff batting .214 right now, looking to get something going for the Dragons and deep in their order. Randazzo sends one up, and that's ball 1. Randazzo with a delivery. Outside half. That'll be ball 2. Off digging in here. 2-0 pitch. You can crank something if it's down the heart. She gets a heck of a swing but misses. Ball's a little upstairs, and that's strike 1. So the count goes to 2-1 with 2 outs. Bismarck trailing by 1. As Randazzo, the pitcher, delivers one inside. It just misses, gets a little elbow music. She might have taken that one, but could have been on first base. So 3-1 here. Batter's delight. Let's see what she does. The delivery upstairs, and that's going to be ball 4 as Foff reaches on a walk. And that brings up Brenna Walk, the pitcher. So Brenna looking to try and help herself here as Foff leans in over there at first base. 2 outs, nobody. And that ball's on the ground as Randazzo kind of just flings out of her hand and hits the ground. Nice job by the catcher stopping it, keeping it in front of her as I should say Hawkins makes a good play. Randazzo with a windup, and that ball's in the dirt. And good throw there by the catcher. Hawkins almost gets Foff in the attempted steal. Foff will be safe, and that's 2 balls, no strikes. So Pfaff sitting on a 2-0 count. Can really crank one here if she likes it. The pitch. Ball's a little up and outside, and that's ball 3. Odds are coach will give Woke the take sign here. But you never know how she feels about her batter. Walk back in 378, lets her swing away, and she just misses. And the count goes to 3-1 with 2 outs. Batting 378, Woke looking to try and drive something, maybe over to the left side. The way she's swinging, there's a big hole between center and left. You could run forever here. The delivery inside, and that's going to be ball 4. And that brings up the flex batter. Carlson. Carlson will be running. So Nix comes up to the plate here, and the delivery inside, or outside I should say, ball 1. Nix reaching on base, hitting the ball to right field. Be nice time for her to pull it here. With runners on first and second, the delivery. Nice pitch on the inside corner, strike 1. So St. Gen with 2 outs, trying to rally here with ducks on the pond. Nix, big lefty here, see what she does. Ball on the outside. And the count goes to 2-1. So Nix can relax, look something in she wants. If she doesn't like it, she could take it. Rendazzo behind in the count, 2 outs. St. Gen ahead by 1. Nice shot there by Nix. It's able to find the wickets. And there's going to be a play at the plate. Good throw by the center fielder, but not in time. His fault. Pfaff is there on the slide. And the runners go to second and third with 2 outs, and that brings up Gracie Bird. Bird, 429. Bunted last time up, straight back to Rendazzo, and was thrown out. Let's see if they have her swing away. First pitch is in the dirt. Nice stop there again by Hawkins, the catcher. And the count goes to 1-0. St. Gen getting another run here as they're up 2-0. Rendazzo with a delivery. Another low and away. Another play by Hawkins as she's having to hit the ball. As Rendazzo having a little trouble finding the zone here. So with 2-0, Bird can really swing away here, and she takes one upstairs, and that's 3-0 count. So we'll see if coach is satisfied with loading the bases or letting her number 2 hitter swing away. So 3-0 with 2 outs. The delivery, good pitch there by Rendazzo on the inner half. And with ducks on the pond, St. Gen trying to add a little more. Ball high, and that's ball 4. So with bases juiced, that brings up the number 3 hitter, Olivia Beckerman. Beckerman batting 438, has an opportunity to crank one here. And looks like there's going to be a little timeout by the coach. He's going to go out and talk to the pitcher and see what's what, and we'll be back in a moment. So with an 0 count, 2 outs, bases juice, bottom of the second. Beckerman takes the first pitch low as Rendazzo struggling here to find the strike zone. Beckerman 1-0 pitch, looking to crank something here, something she wants. The delivery by Rendazzo down the middle. Ball is hit to the right side. That's going to be 1 run. Kind of bobbled. That's going to be 2 runs. Bird scores, or Nick scores. And looks like Olivia Beckerman's going to end up on second with Bird at third, and that's a 2 RBI hit for Beckerman. And Alyssa Beckerman will come in now, batting .500 with 2 outs. First pitch. And the ball's a little up. Ball 1. So Randazzo having a hard time getting ahead of the count now. 2 down. Randazzo with a delivery inside half. And that's going to be a strike called as the count goes to 1-1 with 2 outs. St. Gen now up by 4, manufacturing 3 runs this inning so far, and still have some opportunity for a little more. And ball low, it's kind of bobbled, and Bird's going to score. Hawkins couldn't hold on to that one in the dirt. Bounces back to the screen, and Bird, being alert, is able to score on that passed ball, and that's ball 2. As the count goes to 2-1 with 2 outs. Still an RBI out there for Beckerman. Beckerman gets hit by the pitch, and she's going to go to first base, and that's a dead ball pitch. And that's going to bring up Addie Lawrence. Lawrence batting .500 here. She's a free swinger at the number 6 position here. So we got the Beckermans on first and third with 2 outs. Score is 5-0. And Lawrence looking the ball in. Takes a pitch up high. So Randazzo obviously having trouble finding the zone here and probably a little flustered and frustrated after starting out with a good first inning. And started pretty decent this inning and then just kind of caved in after 2 outs. It's been 1 hit or missed opportunities. So the count goes to 2-0 as Lawrence ahead of the count. Looks to kind of grind one in, looking for the fastball right down the middle. She gets it upstairs, and that's ball 3. Let's see if Coach Keim gives Lawrence the swing away here. We'll find out on a 3-0 pitch with 2 outs. St. Gen up by 5. And ball's in the dirt. That'll be ball 4. And bases are juiced again for St. Gen. As that brings up Lindley Weiner. Weiner looking to try and drive something here with bases juiced. Gets a pitch, swing and a miss. Nice pitch down the middle. A good hard swing by Lindley. Lindley digs in. Oh, and a little half swing there. Caught her on the inside half. And the count goes to 0-2. So it's 0-2 with 2 outs. Bases juiced for St. Gen. The pitch. Outside half low and away. And it counts 1-2. So Randazzo ahead of the batter. We can try and dial something up nasty for Bismarck. As she delivers. Ball upstairs. The count goes to even. So Weiner working the count here with Deuces Wild. 2 outs. Bismarck down by 5. The pitcher delivers one in the dirt. It's going to be a pass ball. Beckerman's going to score. As Hawkins not able to hold on to that pitch. As a wild, probably going the book as a wild pitch by Randazzo. And all runners will advance to second and third. Randazzo delivers. 3-2 pitch, and that's going to be ball 4. And so the bases are juiced again. So Bowen coming up here with bases juiced again with 2 outs. Score is now 6-0. St. Gen is kind of playing musical chairs. First pitch upstairs, ball 1. So still 0-2 with Bowen sitting on a 1-0 count. She can grind something out here and drive it. Big gap in left center. Ball's on the ground. It's another pass ball. Going to be a chance. Oh, I think she slid underneath it. And Randazzo wasn't able to get there and put the tag on. As that time, Hawkins was able to recover the ball, throw it in there. Randazzo was not in the right position to make the tag. And Beckerman slid under it. So another run scored for St. Gen, and another ball low and in the dirt. Hawkins is definitely earning her paycheck today, stopping balls from behind. So Bowen digs in here with a 3-0 count. 2 men on. That ball's in the dirt. Ball 4, and the bases get juiced again. That brings up Brianna Pfaff, who started this off. So Pfaff led off with I believe got hit by the pitch to reach to start the beginning of this rally here. Digs in and fouls one off. It's not going to be able to do anything with that, so that's strike 1. So the count's 0-1. The score is now 7-0 as St. Gen has manufactured 6 runs, mainly with 2 outs this inning. So 0-1 count with 2 out. Rendazzo, the pitcher for Bismarck, digs in, sends one on the ground, and it's another pass ball. St. Gen is going to score and advance the runners again. And we've seen this song and dance a couple times now. So the count goes to 1-1. 2 outs. Pfaff looking to drive something, has some potential RBIs. Pitch, Pfaff hits one up, straight back into the crowd, and that's going to be a foul ball, and the count goes to 1-2 with 2 outs. Still got ducks on the pond, is second and third. Pfaff looking to try and straighten this out, putting it somewhere in field of play or maybe on the ground. Give herself a chance here. Anything can happen. So 1-2 count, the delivery, inside and low, ball 2. So the count with deuces wild, 2 outs, second and third, the delivery, upstairs, ball 3. So Brianna digs in here, full count. The delivery, ball finds the wickets, and Pfaff is going to get the RBI and the hit, and she's going to go for 2. And takes advantage of an errant throw, and that puts her on second. So we got second and third now with 2 outs. So Brenna Walk, the number 9 batter, steps to the plate here. The pitcher batting .378. Second and third, the delivery. Nice pitch to start off with there by Rendazzo. She starts off 0-1 with 2 outs. As the score is now 9-0. St. Gen has continued the merry-go-round. The delivery and a swing and a miss. Ball upstairs. The count goes back to 1-1. So 1-1 with 2 outs. Or I should say swing and a miss for 2 strikes. That ball's going to be fouled off, so the count's 0-2. Second, third with 2 outs. Rendazzo delivers. Ball's in the dirt. It's going to bounce. And Bowen's going to score. And that's another run for St. Gen as the score goes to 10-0. Brianna with a 1-2 count here with 2 outs. Still an RBI on third there for her if she wants it. Looking to help her cause a little bit more here. As the delivery, ball upstairs, hit into the outfield. It's going to move a little with the wind, but caught by the left fielder, and that's going to be out number 3. As finally the left fielder is able to catch one and put things out of their misery for this inning for Bismarck as they look to try and recuperate going into the top of the third. So going into the top of the third, St. Gen leading 10-0 against the Bismarck Lady Indians. We'll be back in a moment.
You're watching the SGHS Sports Stream, brought to you by Ciro's Family Restaurant. For over 30 years, Ciro's has been serving the best pizza, pasta, and suds in Ste. Genevieve. Grab a table, sit outside, or pre-order for curbside pickup. Ciro's Family Restaurant, downtown St. Gen's oldest family restaurant and a proud sponsor of SGHS Sports. Click on the QR code or go online to check out their updated menu at cirosrestaurant.com/menus.
All right, if you're just tuning in, St. Gen on top, 10-0 after a long bottom of the second inning against Bismarck. Scored 9 runs. The St. Gen is ahead of the game here, 10-0. If you're just tuning in, we also have another game going on. St. Gen boys are playing against the Jefferson, looks like the Blue Jays at the other field here locally at home, as we got kind of a doubleheader going on at the same time. You can check both of them out. And there's a swing and a miss for Bismarck. That's Jordan Mack, the shortstop for Bismarck, as she looks to try and reach and get something going here for the Bismarck Lady Indians. Brianna delivers in strike 2. So Woke trying to sit her a chair here, as she's got an 0-2 count. Kind of pitcher's delight on what she wants to throw. Doesn't have to be too nice. Delivery upstairs. She's going to swing and a miss, and that's out number 1. That's going to bring up Kaylee Camden, the third baseman. Camden looking to try and help her team here by reaching here. Delivery by Wolk. Ball upstairs as she tries to find a hard ball upstairs. She'll take a little bit of that off. Says she goes to 1-0. And the delivery, ball's going to be upstairs for ball 2. So Wolk trying to connect here. So with 1 out, top of the 3rd, Brenda digs in and sends it. Ball's hit into the first baseman, caught, little flare, and that's out number 2. And we're back to the top of the lineup for Bismarck, as that brings up Sydney Conway, the center fielder. All right, I apologize. Number 7, Lauren Pearson, the number 9 hitter. She's the first baseman. So the first baseman steps up here and trying to get the 9-hole hitter on with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. So with 2 outs, Brenna Walk in control here. The delivery. Ball low. He had a 2-1 count. She didn't like that call at all. She thought he hit perfect. So Woke looking in. Delivers. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 3. And that'll end the inning. And so after 3 up, 3 down, Walk in control here for St. Gen, as St. Gen goes to the bottom of the 3rd, leading 10-0. We'll be back in a moment.
It takes a community to build a great team, and that's why we are so proud to partner with Ciro's Family Restaurant, a downtown tradition for over 30 years. Ciro's is the perfect place to celebrate a win or just grab a great meal. From their famous pizzas to fantastic pasta and savory sandwiches, they've got all the fuel you need to get loud for the Dragons. Dine in, outdoor seating, or curbside pickup, however you want it. Ciro's delivers. Ciro's Family Restaurant, our sponsor and your spot for great food. Click on the QR code or go online to check out their updated menu at cirosrestaurant.com/menus. Located right here in Ste. Genevieve, Dwayne Doza Auto Body and Auto Sales is a trusted name when it comes to keeping your vehicle looking and running its best. Known throughout the community for quality work and reliable service, Dwayne Doza and his team specialize in auto body repair, helping restore vehicles after accidents and bringing them back to life with expert care and attention to detail. But it doesn't stop there. At Dwayne Doza Auto Sales, you can also find a selection of dependable used vehicles, giving customers a chance to find the right car at the right price. What really sets them apart is their commitment to customers. With honest service, strong local roots, and years of experience, they've built a reputation people in St. Genevieve can count on. Whether you need repairs or you're searching for your next vehicle, Dwayne Doza.
All right, we come to the bottom of the third. Lila Nix up to bat here for St. Gen, the lefty. Looking to try and get something started here for St. Gen to add to their lead of 10. Nix takes a ball, first pitch. The delivery by Randazzo, ball up high. Count goes to 2-0 as she falls behind fast. Nix can pick her poison here on this next pitch, if she likes it or not. The delivery, inside pitch, strike as it hits the corner, and the count goes to 2-1. The delivery by Randazzo, ball up, that's ball 3. So the count goes to 3-1. Hitter's delight here. Nick can pick what she wants out of this. She can take it and go for a full count. Randazzo has to deliver something in. And the ball's on the ground. That'll be ball 4. Nix takes a walk. And as we know, she can run. That brings up Gracie Bird. Bird batting .429. Not afraid to drop a bunt in. Delivery by Randazzo, and the ball's behind Bird. It's going to go to the backstop. There's no stopping that one. Wild pitch will go to Randazzo, and Nix will advance to second base. And that's ball 1. Bird looking to dig in again. Swing and a miss upstairs. And that's strike 1. So the count goes to 1-1, no outs. Nix on second, fast runner. Dragons up 10-0 right now. Randazzo from the windup delivers in the dirt. It's going to be another pass ball. And Nix will just kind of trot over to third. And Bird looking to try and pick up an RBI here with a 2-1 count. Nobody out. She could either bunt it to the right side if she wanted to be safe, or just swing away and put the ball on the ground somewhere. So Randazzo with the swing, and a swing and a miss straight back. And Bird goes to 2-2. So Bird with 2-2 count. Deuces wild, no outs. Has to protect the plate here. Randazzo delivers in. That ball's up and out, and we go to a full count. So 3-2 count, something's got to give. The delivery upstairs, and that's going to be ball 4. And Bird reaches to first base. And that brings up Olivia Beckerman. Beckerman batting .438 right now. Looking to pick up a couple RBIs with ducks on the pond. Still no outs. Start the top of the third, or bottom of the third. Deliver inside, and she is hit. And that is a dead ball. And looks like Beckerman will reach first base on a dead ball. And that brings up Alyssa Beckerman. Alyssa with the bases juiced, no outs. Looking to drive something here. Got a chance for a couple RBIs. She can put this ball out in play somewhere. Randazzo, and she drives one to left center. She's going to get some extra bases on that, and that could clean the bases possibly. And Keim's going to hold up the other Beckerman as we've got both Beckermans on second and third. 2 RBI double. Nice job by Alyssa Beckerman. First pitch right down the middle and just drives it. So that brings up Addie Lawrence, number 25. So still no outs. Lawrence digs in. Pitch upstairs, ball 1. So second and third. Lawrence looking to drive one here. Ball upstairs, counts 2-0. She's got potential RBIs. Let's see what happens. So there's the windup. Addie behind her. And that'll be ball 2 or ball 3. So 3-0 count. Nobody out, and the pitch. That's going to be a strike and a pass ball on the catcher. And Beckerman is going to score as the other Beckerman goes to third. And the count goes to 3-1 with no outs. And St. Gen picking up 3 runs right off the bat to start off the bottom of the third as they are ahead 13-0. The delivery, and that ball's outside. And that'll be ball 4. So with runners on the corners, that brings up Lindley Weiner. Ball upstairs, and they're not going to catch Moran, so she gets the stolen base. So we got second and third here. Nobody out still. And Bismarck desperate to try and stop St. Gen any way they can right now. The delivery inside, and it hits the batter. And another hit batter. That may be the 3rd or 4th one today. So Kennedy Bowman comes up. Another great position for her. Bases are juiced, no outs. And no help in sight for Bismarck right now. Bowen looking to crank one. Pitches inside and low, ball 1. As Randazzo started off that first inning pretty hot and then just can't seem to manage. Having trouble finding the strike zone all over the place. So Randazzo on a 1-0, looking to throw. Swing and a miss by Bowen, looking to drive something. So Bowen looking to drive something on a 1-1 count with no outs. Ball's right there for her to drive. She just lets it go, and that's strike 2. So the count goes to 1-2. St. Gen bases juiced right now. Pitcher's delight hits the batter again, and that'll be an RBI for Bowen after getting hit by the ball. And it's just merry-go-round magical chairs as the score goes to 14. St. Gen up. Brianna Pfaff to the plate here. Pfaff batting .214. Looking to drive something off Randazzo. The pitch inside, upstairs. And that'll be ball 1. Randazzo having a lot of trouble hitting the zone right now. There's the pitch inside and hits Addie. And that'll be maybe the game there. As Pfaff is hit by the pitch, she has to go first. There's another RBI and a score. And that's the game as St. Gen ends up winning the bottom of the third, 15-0 with no outs. And that'll be it for them against Bismarck today as they have the kill rule. And so if you're tuning in, thanks for showing. St. Gen girls will pick up their 8th win of the season. And as they beat Bismarck going into today's game. So now they're at 8-4, Bismarck. They advanced to 0-6, still looking for their first win of the season for them. As St. Gen looking to try and go into the next game. Looking at the upcoming schedule here for girls softball, I would say their next game is going to be April 13th against West County. That'll be the next matchup for the girls. And looks like for the boys, it is going to be on Friday, or I should say, yeah, Friday, which is April 10th, as they play Sykeston away at Sykeston. The girls' next game will be at home against West County. So that'll be the matchup, and that'll be next Monday. So the next game here for softball will be next Monday. And if you're looking to watch some more ball, tune in right now as the St. Gen baseball team is currently playing Jefferson R7 the Blue Jays over at the baseball field, and we got them going live with our broadcasting crew, Broden Kreitler and Alex Bosler, as they are bringing that one home. And we'll be back to see you on Monday over here at the softball field. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate our sponsors, which is Doza Auto Body and Ciro's. We appreciate your sponsorship and look forward to working with you guys in the future. Have a good night.
He's having a run all over the place here in this inning. Big spot here for Sutton, though. Let's see if he can calm down, get this one, keep this game in reasonable distance. You're still early in the game here, so let's see what he can do. That one's going to be fall in there. Nice off-speed pitch. Thing about Sutton is this innings might come back to kill him later. That pitch count's getting kind of high, so you don't want to have to pull him too early in this one. He's done a good job of throwing strikes in there. The 0-1 to Cook. And another good stop by Bowman. The 1-1 coming from Sutton. Foul back. Good swing there from Cook. Cook takes his time out here. The 1-2 is outside, and Sawyer Bowman drops that one behind the plate. Had a chance to get him at third, but the courtesy runner for Jefferson will take that bag, and now a single scores, and you can't let anything get by you if you're Bowman back there now with 2 down. Don't want to let Jefferson get another run in this inning. Top of the third, Jefferson Blue Jays lead 4-0 in this one. The 2-strike, 2-out pitch is popped up into the air. Johnson will make that play, and that will end the top of the 4th. Not after Blue Jays do more damage. They lead this one 4-0. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. It takes a community to build a great team, and that's why we are so proud to partner with Ciro's Family Restaurant, a downtown tradition for over 30 years. Ciro's is the perfect place to celebrate a win or just grab a great meal. From their famous pizzas to fantastic pasta and savory sandwiches, they've got all the fuel you need to get loud for the Dragons. Dine in, outdoor seating, or curbside pickup, however you want it. Ciro's delivers. Ciro's Family Restaurant, our sponsor and your spot for great food. Click on the QR code or go online to check out their updated menu at cirosrestaurant.com/menus. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Ste.Genevieve looking to do some damage as 1, 2, 3 coming up for him. Johnson, Hill, and Willett. Ste.Genevieve looking to take a little book out of the Blue Jays playbook. Put that ball in play and let the defense make mistakes out there. The second baseman Johnson comes up. Walked his first time up. Him and Weibrick are tied with 6 walks on the year so far.
Coming up for Ste.Genevieve, number 5, Donovan.
Klump back out there for the bottom of the third. His first pitch is fouled away as Johnson is super early on that one. He's gearing up for the fastball there. Johnson batting 188 on the year. It's going to be outside. The 1-1 is taken low. Good discipline here from Johnson. The 2-1 is outside. See Klump getting a little frustrated. You know, Johnson, a smaller hitter up there at the leadoff position. His zone is a little bit smaller, so you got to throw it perfect in there.
Yeah.
That one's going to be flied into the air. Cook, the first baseman's going to call it, and he will make that play. And it'll be one down here in the third. Good job by Klump getting back into the count. As Hill, number 14, will come up for Ste. Genevieve.
Up to the plate, number 14, Connor Hill.
The freshman Hill with one away. And a ground ball to third. It's going to be a tough play with Hill's speed. And it's going to be out. Nice pick by Cook at first.
Yeah, that was an impressive throw there.
Yeah. Nice throw from third to first to get Hill.
Now up for Ste. Genevieve.
Fast runner for Ste. Genevieve, so he had to hurry.
Yeah.
It's number 23, Noah Willett, comes up with 2 down. Willett, the center fielder, has done a good job in center field today so far, tracking down some balls. The 1-0 to Willett is upstairs again. The 2-0 to Willett. Swing and a miss. He chases the off speed. The 2-1 from Klump to Willett. Another off speed is bounced. Good job by Willett adjusting to that one. Klump's 3-1 to Willett. Is outside. And Willett will get on base here with 2 outs as they try to start a 2-out rally as Wybrick will come up.
Coming up for Ste. Genevieve, number 11, Jet Wybrick.
See if Wybrick, the 4-hole hitter, can do some damage, and he gets hit. So with 2 outs here, Klump is in a little bit of damage. He's hit 2 batters so far today. Willett and Wybrick. Willett walks, Wybrick gets hit. Now Sawyer Bowman coming up in a big spot.
Bowman.
Bowman, the catcher, struck out last time up. Went down looking. Klump's first one is flied up in the air. Wood, the shortstop, will handle that one. And 3 down here in the bottom of the third. Jefferson looking to extend the lead. They're up 4-0. Stay with us. We are back here with the top of the 4th. Jefferson Blue Jays lead this one 4-0 so far, as Sutton heads back out for the top of the 4th. See what he can do. You know, Blue Jays did a good job tonight putting that ball in play, making Ste. Genevieve work for everything they got. So see if Jefferson can do the same here. Or excuse me, Ste. Genevieve can do a 1-2-3 here, get their bats back in the box and put some pressure on. They did it there with 2 outs. Then Klump did a good job of getting out of it. Did a good job making the Ste. Genevieve hitters put it in play. Just they've been popping it up, and he's got a couple strikeouts as well. So it's really just been hurting himself with the walks and a couple hit by pitches. But besides that, he's been excellent. Rowan Boyer, the right fielder, coming up. 7-8-9 coming up for Jefferson. Sutton's first one is up. His 1-0 is down. That'll be 2-0 here to Boyer. The 2-0 is down, but it'll be a called strike. Sutton gets the call there. The 2-1 to Boyer. Good off-speed pitch for strike number 2. Sutton's 2-2 looking to finish him here. Is a ground ball to third. Nice short hop play by Bennett and makes a strong throw to first.
Yeah.
Good play by Bennett to get the first out here in the 4th.
That was a good out there for St. Gen early. Hopefully they can keep up the momentum here.
Yeah. Jack Klump, the pitcher, comes up for Jefferson.
Jack Klump.
Klump had a single his first time up. The 0-0 to Klump. It's bounced. The 1-0 is driven right to Johnson at second base, and he'll make the play. There'll be 2 down here. A quick inning so far for Sutton, looking to keep it up.
Good play by Johnson there.
Yep.
Getting a quick out.
Didn't have to move much.
Nope.
Moved to his left a little bit and got a little low and made the play. Landon Taylor, the third baseman, coming up here for the Blue Jays, the top half of the 4th. So take the first one outside. Ste. Genevieve's got 6, 7, 8 coming up for them in the bottom half of the 4th. As Taylor chases that one up for strike number 1. The 0-1 to Taylor. Another foul back, but 2 strikes. Sutton looking to finish him here. Done a good job so far here in this one. The 1-2 outside. And a ground ball from Taylor. Johnson will make the play. And Wybrick tries to pick it, but can't. And it's going to be an error from Wybrick. A low throw by Johnson as that one went up the middle. Taylor did a good job of running it out.
Number 12, Blake Hampton.
Blake Hampton coming up for Ste. Genevieve here with 2 down and a runner on first. Last time they did all the work with 2 outs. The fire, and he is got him. Another nice throw from Bowman as he got the out at second. Thought Taylor might have slid in there.
Yeah, it looked like it was a close one there.
Yeah, bang, bang play, but they give the call to St. Genevieve, and a good job by Bowman. He's gone 2 so far. Let's see if St. Genevieve can get the bats going in the bottom of the 4th. We're back for the bottom of the 4th. Jefferson leads this one 4-0. They got 2 in the 1st and 2 in the 3rd as they got a comfortable lead here heading in the bottom of the 4th. The upcoming schedule for both teams, Meadow Heights tomorrow for R7, and then they got Grandview April 14th. St. Genevieve will travel to Sykeston on Friday, then they're at Potosi April 14th, and then North County will be our next broadcast. That is April 16th, I believe, next Thursday. There will be a home contest between the Raiders and the Dragons. We'll be here for that one.
Coming up for St. Genevieve, number 30, Eli Bennett.
Eli Bennett coming up. He got hit his last time up. Bennett flies that one into left. Left fielder coming in, make the play, and Bennett goes down on one pitch.
Good hit there for Bennett, just popped it up too high.
Yeah, I like St. Genevieve being aggressive though. You know, they're really not. Klump, he's been prone to walking and hitting people in this game, but you're down 4-0. You're gonna have to do.
You're gonna have to take some chances and swing.
You're gonna have to take some chances in this one to get back in it. Again, there's Wolk taking a big hack right there, fouling it off, but good contact there, good hack. You're gonna have some of those to get back into this one. Batting in the 7 hole. Klumps 0-1. Strike number 2, a good off speed. One down here in the bottom of the 4th. Klump got him looking. Great pitch. Fastball with some good velo. Down in the zone and for 2 away.
St. Genevieve, number 4, Maddox Sutton.
Sutton comes up. Popped out his first time up. He'll take strike 1. And Klump looking like he's settling in here down in the bottom of the 4th. Working quick. Looks like Sutton stepped outside the box. Looking to get time, but he didn't get it. 0-2. Strike number 3. Sutton goes down swinging, and that's going to be the end of the bottom of the 4th. Klump with 2 Ks in that one and looked methodical. We come back in the top of the 5th. Jefferson up 4-0. Located right here in St. Genevieve, Dwayne Doza Auto Body and Auto Sales is a trusted name when it comes to keeping your vehicle looking and running its best. Known throughout the community for quality work and reliable service, Dwayne Doza and his team specialize in auto body repair, helping restore vehicles after accidents and bringing them back to life with expert care and attention to detail. But it doesn't stop there. At Dwayne Doza Auto Sales, you can also find a selection of dependable used vehicles, giving customers a chance to find the right car at the right price. What really sets them apart is their commitment to customers. With honest service, strong local roots, and years of experience, they've built a reputation people in St. Genevieve can count on. Whether you need repairs or you're searching for your next vehicle, Dwayne Doza Auto Body and Auto Sales is ready to help. Stop by and see why it's a go-to spot for drivers in the area. Blake Hampton coming up here in the top of the 5th. 4-0 Jefferson as they look to put on more runs here. 5:38 Central Time here in downtown St. Genevieve. The first one, swing and a miss. Sutton's 1-0, or 0-1, excuse me, down in the dirt. 1-1. Sutton's done a good job, though. You know, a couple errors behind him. He's been able to work the count. It's working quick now. Jefferson's just putting that ball in play and doing a good job of hitting it where they're not. The 1-2 to Hampton is swung on and missed. For one away here in the 5th. Oliver Klump comes up for the Blue Jays here.
Blue Jays, number 2, Oliver Klump.
The DH for Jefferson with one away. Foul back. Sutton picking up the velocity here in this inning. You can see it starting to work faster.
He sure is.
Yeah. The 0-1. Fouled back again. And he's ahead. He's been ahead these first 2 batters. It's a good sign here, especially this deep in this game so far. The 0-2. That one's grounded to first. Wybrick will make a nice play, and he'll touch the bag. And 2 away in the 5th.
Yeah, good easy out there for Wybrick.
Yeah.
Maddox making the hitter put it in play, and a nice easy out there for St. Gen.
Yep.
Bo Davis.
Bo Davis coming up now for St. Genevieve, the left fielder. The 0-0 to Davis as he swings and misses. He's looking for a fastball there. The 0-1, up and in. The 1-1 to Davis is driven out to left field, and a good stop by Brace, though, to hold that to a single. Nice play by Brace as Davis driven that one.
For sure. Yeah. Davis found the gap, and
Up to the plate now.
luckily it wasn't hitting that high or any farther, or else probably would have got a double off that.
Yeah, that was a nice play. I don't know if you could see that, you guys at home, but Brace had a good stop out there in left field, at least saved a double. Now with 2 away, it's Wood as he fouls one right over our heads and into the parking lot. The parking lot of death.
Yeah.
So we're looking for new balls here. The 0-1 to the shortstop, Wood, batting in the cleanup spot. Sutton steps off. Sutton's 0-1, Davis taking off from first, and that one's going to be over the head of Wood and past Bowman as Davis is going to take that bag easily. Is a weird play as Davis thought it was a foul ball and started walking back to first, but the players didn't realize.
Yeah.
And so Sutton fired the ball to second and almost had him as he was going to second. That was a weird play. I've never really seen that. Guess he thought he heard foul maybe.
Yeah.
The 1-1, good opportunity here from Wood though. It's inside. 2-1.
Oh, yeah, we're frozen. Check, check. I know,
Coming up for the
Sorry,
Blue
guys, for the
Jays,
technical
number 4,
difficulty there. We had a little trouble. I think my microphone was plugged off. Yeah, so sorry if you could hear Broden there. I think you guys could hear him.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
My mic's fine.
Sorry there, but Wood walked, so we have first and third, 2 outs for Parker Taylor. Excuse me for the technical difficulties. We had some microphone issues there, but we're back. 4-0 here in the top of the 5th as Sutton steps off. Big opportunity here for Jefferson. The single and the walk has got it at first and third for the catcher Taylor as he takes off. Johnson's going to try to cut that one off, and it will fall right in front of him as Wood takes second, and now they have second and third and a real big chance to blow this game open right here.
Yeah.
The catcher Taylor can get on. The 1-0 from Sutton to Taylor. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Sutton got the first 2 outs of this inning, but it's working a little bit slower now. That one's fouled off. Hit Bowman. It's going to be a 1-2 count here. Bowman looking to shake that one off. Looks like he's going to stay in this one. Big shot here for Sutton. Ability to get out of this one. Nothing ball game here in the top of the 5th here in Ste. Genevieve. Ste. Gen came into this one 3-5, looking for a huge win, and Jefferson comes in 5-3. Let's see, 1-2. Good take from Taylor, the catcher upstairs. Two outs, top of the 5th. Taylor will take his time out. Got to think this could be the last inning from Sutton with the pitch count getting high. Maybe go one more, but the 2-2 to Taylor. Strike number 3. Got him looking on the inner half of the plate. Good job by Sutton to get out of that one and keep this game in reasonable distance. Bottom of the 5th coming up. See if Ste. Genevieve can get on the board.
You're watching St. Genevieve Baseball Softball on SGHS Sports Stream, home for your St. Genevieve High School Dragon Sports. Brought to you by our proud sponsors, Ciro's, family owned and operated since 1989, serving the greater part of St. Genevieve with sandwiches, pasta, and suds. Also, Dwayne Doza Auto Body and Auto Sales, proudly fixing and selling cars for our community with over 100 years of combined experience. Dwayne Doza's Auto Sales. Collision needs and repairs are guaranteed.
(9-1-2) coming up for Ste. Genevieve. We were talking in between the innings, figuring out that you guys could still hear me, but I just couldn't hear Broden or anybody else, so sorry if I said anything. I don't think I did, but sorry if you just heard random words. We were trying to get it fixed because I couldn't hear him. I just remember saying, I can't hear anything. We lost power, I think that's what I said or something.
Yeah.
So sorry if you guys couldn't hear me at home. 4-0 game here in the bottom of the 5th as number 3, Jeremy Dunsey, leads us off. He'll take ball number 1. It's Klump working fast. There's a ground ball up the middle, and Dunsey with a good job getting on base to start this inning.
A good hit for Dunsey there.
Yeah.
Just a straight beam on the ground.
Yeah, especially from the 9-hole, you like to see that. It's a good start in this inning. Me and Broden talked about it. They got to hit the ball in play if they want to get back in this one.
Oh, yeah.
The first pitch to Johnson's in there for strike number 1. He had a walk in his first at-bat and a pop-up in his second. Dunsey over there at first. The second one is down. It'll be 1-1. 4-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. Pickoff try, and Dunsey's back in there. It's a close bang-bang play there at first. That one's driven out to right center field. Good jump by the center fielder, but it's going to be a nice play. Almost driven over his head. And I thought it was going to be as the center fielder came in to start.
Yeah.
Started going back to his left, but a nice play for the first one here in the bottom of the 5th as Connor Hill will step up. One away here in the bottom of the 5th. Dunsey still on first. Had the leadoff single. Connor Hill will drive that one over the head for another single. And 2 singles here so far. 2 out of 3 gotten on to start this one. And a good opportunity here for Willett.
Yeah, St. Jen's starting to pick it up and
Yeah.
put the ball in play.
Big opportunity here for Willett if he can drive it into the gap. Willett one away here in the bottom of the 5th. Dunsey on second, Hill on first. The first one is low. Klump was working through that 4th inning, and these leadoff hits got him working a little bit slower here. Let's look at another pickoff try. Shortstop Wood was not ready. The 1-0 to Willett is a ground ball to short. Wood gets one at 2, fires over to first, and Willett runs it out. And it's going to be first and third with 2 away for the 4-hole hitter, Jet Wybrick.
Number 11, Jet Wybrick.
Jet Wyrick, big opportunity here. Looking to get on base and at least score Dunsey on third. And that one's going to get by the third baseman, and Dunsey is going to score, and St. Genevieve is on the board. Klump with his own mistake there. Not really too sure why he was trying to pick off Dunsey at third when the third baseman wasn't even on the bag. Looks like Willett's a little banged up at second, and he dove in there head first. 4-1 ball game here. As an error costing a run for the Blue Jays. Looks like Jefferson will talk it over on the mound as Willett looks like he's going to be all right. Looks like Willett's going to be pinch ran for here, I believe. Tyler Sherry, number 99, is going to come in and run for him. As Willett's a little banged up. It's a big run. Coach McDaniel knows that for St. Genevieve. Looking to get someone that's fresh in there at second. Wybrick's still in a big spot here, though. 0-0, 2 outs, bottom 5. Klump's first one to Wybrick is grounded, and Klump will make that one. And a soft throw to first. And 3 down here in the bottom of the 5th. St. Genevieve gets 1, though. They're back 4-1 as we head to the top of the 6th. It takes a community to build a great team, and that's why we are so proud to partner with Ciro's Family Restaurant, a downtown tradition for over 30 years. Ciro's is the perfect place to celebrate a win or just grab a great meal. From their famous pizzas to fantastic pasta and savory sandwiches, they've got all the fuel you need to get loud for the Dragons. Dine in, outdoor seating, or curbside pickup, however you want it. Ciro's delivers. Ciro's Family Restaurant, our sponsor and your spot for great food. Click on the QR code or go online to check out their updated menu at cirosrestaurant.com/menus. We're back here in the top of the 6th. Sam Cook leading it off. 6, 7, 8 coming up here in the top of the 6th. St. Genevieve able to get 1 in the bottom half. See if they can fire back. Get a good inning and flip this game on its heels. Sutton's 0-1. The grounder foul. Looks like Coach McDaniel looking to get a little bit more out of Sutton here in the 6th. I don't blame him. He's had a good outing so far. Just a couple defensive errors and hard hits. Not too many walks, though. He's had a couple Ks throw in there as well. Cook goes down swinging.
It's a good strike out there from Maddox.
Yeah.
Good way to start some momentum here in try to get an early 3 outs.
Up next for the Blue Jays, number 13, Rowan Boyer.
Rowan Boyer coming up, the right fielder for Jefferson. 1 down. This one's taken low. It's high. 2-0 here to start this inning, or to start this batter for Sutton. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. Boyer took a good hack there. The 2-1. Another swing and a miss. Keeping it going with the heater.
Yeah.
The 2-2. Fouled back. Let's see if Sutton can finish him here. Got him. 2 away as Sutton's fired up on the mound. Knew he needed that one.
Oh, yeah.
This Clump will come up in the 8-hole spot.
Jays, number 3, Jack Clump.
Two away in the top of the 6th. Strike number 1. Bowman's done a good job behind the plate tonight. He's thrown 2 players out stealing. Those have been big outs. Clump swings and misses. Sutton trying to get a 1-2-3 inning with 3 Ks. The 0-2 to Clump. Fouled back.
That'll hit one.
Yep.
Heard that one.
The dangerous lot. The 0-2. Up and in. The 1-2 to Clump. Fouled again. Top of the 6th here, 2 away. See if Sutton can finish him here. Low. The 2-2. Out again, and Clump able to work this count. 3-2, 2 away. This could be the last pitch of the night for Sutton. The 3-2. Ground ball to third. Bennett, and it goes off his glove. Clump rounding it, but he'll stay at first. And that would have been a tough play to make with Clump's speed over there at first. And now the 9-hitter, Landon Taylor, comes up. So we got a courtesy runner for Clump.
Number 28, Landon Taylor.
Looks like Sutton's going to stay in here, try to get this 9-hole here. The 1-0 to Taylor. Sawyer Bowman with a spinning throw, and it's low and caught by Sutton, the catcher. That was a weird play, and I don't really know if I've seen that one before either. I've seen a lot of plays I haven't seen before.
I guess Sawyer was looking to throw out at second.
Yeah, it was a wild pitch, caught it, spun around, and made a low throw. And now it's 2-0 with a runner in scoring position here. If Landon Taylor can poke one out there, the 9-hole hitter, with Hampton on deck for the Blue Jays. The 2-0 to Taylor. Fouled back again. And hitting another vehicle back there.
That did not sound good.
A 2-1, two away in the top of the 6th. Low. 3-1. Big at bat here. You don't want to flip this lineup over.
No, you don't.
The 3-1 to Landon Taylor. Up. Swing and a miss. And 3-2 pitch coming up. Runner on second. 3-2. 3-2, two away. 4-1 game. Low. And he's going to take the bag at third, and it's going to be first and third. 2 away for Hampton. And let's see if McDaniel's going to pull Sutton here. Looks like he will. Sutton with a good outing. 5 2/3. Looks like they're going to call Johnson in from center. Good job by Sutton, though. Couldn't get out of the 6th. We'll be right back. Johnson takes them out in the top of the 6th. Dominic Johnson will take over here with 2 outs in the 5th. Looking to finish off what Sutton did. Great outing from Sutton, though. 5 2/3. Just couldn't finish off that 6th inning. First and third, though, 2 away for Blake Hampton, the leadoff hitter. A 4-1 game here in the bottom. Top of the 6th, excuse me.
Number 12, Blake Hampton.
Dom Johnson's first pitch is skied up in the air. Looks like Hill's going to call that one. Brace is going to call him off and make that play. And a good job by Brace and left calling him off. And that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th. One pitch for Johnson sends us right to the bottom half. At Dwayne Doza Auto Body and Auto Sales, you're more than just a customer. You're family. Locally owned and proudly serving our community, we specialize in collision repair, paint work, and quality used vehicles you can trust. Honest pricing, friendly service, and craftsmanship you'll notice. Stop by today and see why locals choose Dwayne Doza Auto Body and Auto Sales. Contact them at 573-883-9996. Sire Bowman coming up, the catcher for St. Genevieve, looking to start off a rally here in the bottom of the 6th. They got 6 more outs to use here. Clump back out for the bottom of the 6th. It's a 4-1 ball game. Beautiful day for baseball, though. Here in downtown St. Gen at Yanks Field. That one's flying up in the air. Is it going to go out of play? Cook's going to call it off and make the play. Tough break there.
Yeah.
That's one of the worst feelings I know as a hitter is first pitch fouling it off and then making the play there.
That one was about 2 feet from going.
Yeah.
From being uncatchable, so.
Jefferson looking to end the matchup history here. St. Jen's won the last 8. They're 8-1, so Jefferson looking to end the streak here today. They're 5 outs away as Bennett will bloop that one into center, and a 1-out single for Bennett. And a good start there after that out with Wolk coming up. Maybe that's just what they needed right there. Jefferson, they were 2-0 on the road so far this year. St. Genevieve's 1-4 at home, so the odd betting favorite would have been Jefferson today so far, but St. Genevieve not out of this one as Wolk swings and misses on that one. 0-1. The 0-1 to Wolk. Another curveball there. Doing a good job on the off speed.
Oh, yeah.
Wolk just needs to calm down, take his time, and put the ball in play here. The 0-2. Strike number 3. Wolk goes down looking, and now 2 away in the 6th as number 4, Maddox Sutton, comes up. Clump looking to end his 6th with a clean inning. Ground ball. Looks like the play, the second baseman will high chopper, but he'll make the play, and he's out of there. Jefferson with a clean bottom half of the 6th. We head to the last inning, top of the 7th. Let's see if Jefferson can add on some insurance. Top of the 7th here. Johnson coming in relief. He got 1 pitch, 1 out in the bottom half of the 6th, or top half of the 6th. So let's see if he can do a good job here and get 3 outs and give his team a chance in the bottom of the 7th. It's 2-3-4 coming up for Jefferson. Oliver Clump, the DH for the Blue Jays today. First one to Clump is outside for ball number 1. Johnson, a sophomore on the mound for the Dragons. Swing and a miss. Strike number 1. The 1-1 to Klump. Low. Good take there on the off speed. The 2-1. Fouled away. Johnson right back in this count. The 2-2. Rolled over right to Johnson and an easy play. One away in the top of the 7th. Looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here. Is number 11, Bryce Rogers. The junior will come in for Bo Davis, and I assume play left field. So see what happens here. First one's taken outside. The 1-0. So Rogers is up 2-0. The 2-0. Swing and a miss, and a nice curveball from Johnson there. Two one from Johnson. He went. The 2-2 here in the top of the 7th, one away. Johnson and a fly ball to left. Brace going back on it, and he will drop that one. It is off the glove of Brace, and Rogers is going to be in with a double. It's going to go down in an error in the scorebook.
Yeah,
but that is
definitely.
a costly error right there. As Jefferson's got a chance to tag on some insurance here with Matt Wood, the shortstop, coming up.
Brace definitely wishes he had that one back, as he had it in his glove and just
Yeah, it went off right at the tip of the glove. Yeah. Tough break for Johnson. First one to Wood is outside. One and 0 to the shortstop Wood here. Keeping the runner on second honest. The pickoff is off the glove of Hill, and Rogers thought he might go to third, but it was a little too late. He think he would have been gunned out there.
If that ball would have rolled a little bit farther, he might have gone.
Yeah. One and 0 to Wood here. Johnson sets. Takes a couple peek back, fires, and is outside and low. 2-0. Runner on second, one away here in the top of the 7th. 6:18 Central Time here in St. Genevieve, Missouri today. That one's going to be out. It's going to be 3-0 to Wood. Johnson working away from Wood here. Maybe saying he'd rather face Parker Taylor on deck. The 3-0 is upstairs, and now he's got first and second. One away for the catcher, Parker Taylor, with a big spot here. We're going to have a pinch runner here. Quinn Boyer will come in to pinch run for Matt Wood. Umpire looking over some things behind the plate for this pitch. First one to the catcher, Taylor, is outside. It looks like we got a going at third, and they got Rogers at third. Bowman's third thrown out runner today.
Yeah, that was a great throw once again there.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why Boyer didn't try to take second there. A little double steal, at least put the runner in scoring possession.
Yeah.
Now there's 2 down, and Johnson's right back in this one. The 1-0 outside. Two and 0, two-away, top 7. 3-0. Johnson having troubles finding the zone here. And a 4-1 game as the Blue Jays lead. It's already going to take 3 runs in the bottom half. You don't want to make it more.
Yeah.
With Cook on deck. The 3-0. Strike number 1 to Taylor, the catcher. Two-way, top half of the 7th. Johnson, the pitch. Upstairs, and now 2 on, 2 out for Cook, the first baseman. Pivotal spot here again. Bowman able to throw at that runner at third and plays a big difference here for Cook, trying to take advantage of this. The 0-0 to Cook. Downstairs. Good job by Cook to leave that one low. Johnson still having troubles finding the zone. See if he can get back into this one. 1-0. Upstairs. Two and 0, 2 outs. Top of the 7th. The pitch. Upstairs, and it's 3-0. Don't want to walk this one.
No.
Rowan Boyer on deck, the right fielder. Got to make Cook earn it here. The 3-0. Downstairs, and the bases are loaded here in the top of the 7th for Rowan Boyer. Two straight walks. Or 3 straight walks, excuse me, I believe. And now Boyer with a big spot. Strike number 1, though, as he gets ahead. Good job there by Johnson. Loaded 2-way. Big spot here for the right fielder to maybe tag on some more runs. Ground ball to third. Bennett's just going to step on it. St. Genevieve's needs 3 in the bottom half of the 7th to keep this one going. They got 3 more outs to see if they can do it. Jeremy Dunsey coming up. Had a single so far. Jack Klump looks to finish the shutout here today.
Number 3, Jeremy Dunsey.
9-1-2 coming up. Need Dunsey to get on for sure to start this inning. That'd be huge for him. Had a single his last time up. Jack Klump's done a great job on the mound. The only run that he's let up so far was really an error by himself as a wild throw to third. It's 4-1. The 1-0 to Dunsey. Down and in and 2-0. 3-0 to Dunsey. Not the start you want to see if you're Klump.
Nope.
As he's going to walk Dunsey on 4. And what a start for St. Gen here in the bottom of the 7th. You couldn't ask for a much better opportunity there.
Yeah, it's a
Up to bat, number 5.
easy man on base there to start. So
As Johnson's up now. Nobody out. Speedy runner, so it's going to be hard to turn 2 on Johnson. Does have a walk in this one today. So that one's high. 5 straight balls for Klump. That one's in there. Strike number 1, the first one of the inning. The 1-1. It's driven right back up the middle. And 2 on with nobody out to start this inning. And a perfect start for Ste. Genevieve. And it looks like that's going to be it for Jack Klump today. A walk and a single to start the 7th. As Hill's going to come up. Looks like we'll have a pitching change when we come back. Stay with us. Exciting finish underway.
You're watching the SGHS Sports Stream, brought to you by Ciro's Family Restaurant. For over 30 years, Ciro's has been serving the best pizza, pasta, and suds in Ste. Genevieve. Grab a table, sit outside, or pre-order for curbside pickup. Ciro's Family Restaurant downtown, St. Jen's oldest family restaurant and a proud sponsor of SGHS Sports. Click on the QR code or go online to check out their updated menu at cirosrestaurant.com/menus.
Matt Wood coming in to pitch for Jefferson as Jack Klump goes 6 innings. 1 run so far under his name. Had a great outing for Jefferson though. But with 2 on and nobody out, Hill's got a big opportunity here. Connor Hill, 2nd and 1st, nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Down 3. So Wood's going to step off without throwing a pitch. Wood's 2nd step off. Must not be liking something. first pitch of the AB is in there for strike number 1 with the off speed. The 0-1 to Hill, the freshman, is driven and into the gap. They're going to hold Dunsey at third, and with nobody out, the bases are loaded for the freshman Tyler Sherry. Big spot with a walk and 2 straight hits in this one.
Coming up to the plate, number 99.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for St. Gen to get on the board here.
See if the freshman Sherry's in a big spot here. The first one from Wood, fouled back. Good cut from Sherry. This usually would be Willett's spot here, third, but he went down with a injury, I think in the 5th inning, so running.
Yeah.
So Sherry pinch hit for him and plays second. Nobody out, they're loaded. That one's high. The 1-1 to Sherry. Ground ball to short. They're going to get the lead runner at third. And a run will score. Sherry does his job and gets an RBI. But Jefferson gets the out. I think they might have been able to turn 2 there, but Klump decided to go to third. Gets Johnson.
No, they didn't get Sherry. So just got 1.
Up now for the Dragons, number 11, Jet
I feel
Wyber.
like they could have turned 2 there maybe, but Klump decided to go to third. Second and first, though. 1 away in a 4-2 game. Tying run at first for Wybrick. This will be a big, if a pass ball gets by, this could be huge for St. Gen. Got 2 fast runners, Hill and Sherry, both freshmen. Wybrick, the junior, up in a big spot with Bowman, the senior, on deck. Winning run at the plate for Wybrick. The pitch, single through the hole. They're going to send Hill. The throw from left is cut off in a 4-3 game. Just like that, St. Gen is right back in this one with 1 away for Bowman. Second and first, 1 away, and a big hit from Wybrick, the junior. 1 away.
St. Gen starting to find some momentum here, hitting some good balls and getting on base.
Yeah.
Running excellent. So
Second and first, 1 away for the senior Bowman. What a spot to be for Bowman with the winning run on first. Huge spot. The first one is outside. The run that really matters is Sherry. He's got to be smart out there at second. You don't want to get caught. You don't want to get caught in a pickle out there at second. 1-0 to Bowman. Outside. 2-0. Senior Bennett on deck. St. Genevieve looking for a huge win. This will be a comeback win. They're down 1. The 2-0. Outside, and a 3-0 pitch coming up with Eli Bennett on deck. It's got to be there for Bowman. The 3-0 in there for strike number 1. Look to see Bowman take one of those fastballs and send this one home.
yeah.
Drive that sucker out to left center or right center. See, he's got the power. The 3-1. Grounded up the middle. They're going to send Sherry. And this one is tied. Sawyer Bowman, the senior, with a big single, has tied this game. And what a comeback here in the bottom of the 7th. With 2 on and 1 out, Bennett's got a chance to win it.
Dragons, number 30, Eli Bennett.
What a job by the senior Bowman doing his due diligence, hitting it right back where it came from, as Bennett's in a big spot here. 1 away. Second and first. Wybrick the runner at second. Bennett already has a single today. This will be a huge spot for Bennett here. Can only imagine what's going through his mind here. 3 runs in the 7th so far. The first one is driven out to center, and it's going to be caught, and they're going to get him at second, and he doubles him off, and we're going to be heading to extras. Wybrick gets doubled off at second, but a strong hard hit from Bennett. And stay with us, everybody. We're heading to the 8th here in downtown St. Genevieve. 4-4. Let's play one more. What a comeback for St. Genevieve. 3 in the bottom half of the 7th to tie this one up at 4. Jefferson had scored 2 in the first, 2 in the third, and has not scored since then. St. Genevieve with the ultimate chance here if they can go 1, 2, 3. Jefferson's got 8-9-1. St. Genevieve will have 7-8-9 coming up. So bottom of the orders, all they need is 1 run. Dominic Johnson still on the mound. Jack Klump up to start this inning for R7. The first one to Klump is bounced, ball number 1. The key for both teams in this inning is going to be getting that first runner on, or if you're in the field, getting that first out. That is always the key. You either get that first runner on or you get that first runner out, and that sets the tone for the inning. 2-0 though. A little outside there to Klump. 2-0 pitch to Jack Klump. Is in there with the off speed. Johnson knew he could control that off speed, and just can tell with Klump's stance up there, he really wasn't looking to swing at that one. The 2-1 in the dirt. 3-1 from Klump here. I think I'm taking all the way. Gotta make him come to you here, especially in the 8th. The 3-1. Upstairs, and the lead-off walk for the Blue Jays. And like I said, that's a huge runner on for the Blue Jays, especially you can get him to second here. Landon Taylor really try to get him to second. You're flipping your lineup order. Try to get him over to second here. 4-4 here in the top of the 8th. Like Taylor's going to take his time. It's like Bennett's playing a little in, playing the bunt over there. Looks like Taylor is showing it. Looks like he pulls it back. And a good off-speed pitch for strike number 1. See if Klump might try to steal a bag over there at first, or see if they want to risk it. Looks like Taylor's going to square. He's going to get it down. Nice play. Bennett bobbles it, fires it, and he makes a nice play and gets Wybrick. He bobbled it initially. That was a tough play from Bennett.
Yeah.
think it might have been a little simpler if he just let Johnson grab that, but he was on the run, made a nice play, but Taylor does his job, gets Klump over to second, and now you turn it over to Hampton at the top of the order to try to get that run in. That was a perfect bunt, though. Just right in between the catcher and the pitcher. One away, runner at second. Blake Hampton up. Johnson's first pitch is in there. The 0-1 to Hampton. Looks like Johnson tries a pickoff move. The 0-1 to Hampton is outside. Klump's looking to take third. He is going to get down, and he's in there. And now a pass ball, and he's in. Hampton's just got to put it in play, and Klump's going to score over there at third most likely. Most likely. Got to play infield in here. Hampton's just got to hit the ball out in the outfield. The 1-1 to Hampton is outside. 2-1. Johnson, big pitch here for him. Hampton looking to swing here. Low. 3-1 to Hampton with Oliver Klump on deck. I think I'd look to swing here if I'm Hampton. You know, the walk puts the double play in place.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want that. If I get a good pitch, I'm swinging here. The 3-1. Ball 4. Hampton's going to take first, and now it's first and third for the lefty Oliver Klump. The DH for R7. The two-hole hitter. Again, now if you put it in play, they can still turn two over there.
Number 2, Oliver Klump.
Bowman giving a sign to the infielders in case Hampton tries to take two over there. Big spot for Klump, the DH. He's had a slow start today so far, but he can erase it all right now. Strike number 1. Good slide step there from Johnson on the mound, going quick. He knows Hampton's going to try to take second over there. The 0-1, strike number 2. They're going to delayed steal Hampton. He's going to be there. So now it's second and third with 1 away, and Klump is down 0-2. He's got to put the ball in play here for R7. He's got 2 in scoring position. The 0-2 from Johnson. Ground ball to first. Weibrick's going to bobble it. He's going to fire home, and he's in there. Looks like they're going to send home another, and it's going to be 2 runs as Klump tripped over Bowman, and Oliver Klump with a big opportunity there and scores 2 to make this 6-4. That was a weird play at home. Jack Klump scored, and I think Bowman and Klump kind of slipped a little bit. And then the extra run ended up scoring there. That was a weird play. But Jefferson gets a big 2 runs, and Oliver Klump takes second with only 1 out. For Bryce Rogers. Got on via air last time up. He's going to foul that one off. 7, 8, 9 is going to come up for St. Gen in the top of the 8th, so it's going to be the bottom of the 8th. They'll have to score 2 to tie. Looks like he's stealing third. He's going to be out by a mile. Bowman with his 4th thrown out batter of the day. I don't know why they keep testing him if you're the Blue Jays. And now with 2 away, Johnson's just got to worry about the batter here. The pitch to Rogers, foul back. Johnson up 0-2. The 1-2. Good take down low if you're Rogers on the off speed. 6-4 here in the top of the 8th. St. Gen's going to have to match it in the bottom half. They scored 3 in the 7th, so 3 more and they will win this one today. The 2-2. Another ball and now a full count. With Matt Wood on deck, the pitcher. The 3-2 to Rogers. Outside, and Rogers is on. Matt Wood up now.
Coming up for the Blue Jays, number 8, Matt Wood.
With Rogers on first now. Two down here in the top of the 8th. What a good game it's been today. Back and forth. Jefferson was up 4. St. Genevieve just fighting back with 1 in the 5th and 3 in the 7th to tie it up. And now Jefferson with 2 more in the 8th. A leadoff walk by Jack Klump, the 8-hole hitter, started it all. The 1-0 to Matt Wood is inside for strike number 1. Looks like Rogers is going to take off from first. Or excuse me, he didn't. It was a foul ball from Wood. It wouldn't have mattered either way. 1-2. Here with 2 away. Jefferson already got 2, looking for more in this one. 6-4 game here. 6:48 Central Time. The pitch, and it looks like Wood leaned in and the batter is out. Matt Wood looked like he leaned in there, tried to get the hit by pitch, and is going to be out. But Jefferson gets 2, and they're going to look to shut it down in the bottom of the 8th. Stay with us. We got a good one on tap. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. I think it is. I love. We are back here with the bottom of the 8th. Matt Wood back on the mound. Brody Wolk with a ground ball to third. Looks like it's going to be an easy play and a nice pick by Cook at first. And one away. Matt Wood with a good job to start this inning, getting the first out as number 4 Maddox Sutton comes up with one away. Like I said in the top half, getting that first out or getting that first runner on could be the difference. It was for R7 so far.
Yeah.
Sutton's on. Yeah, Wood's got to throw strikes here. Doesn't have the highest velocity, but he's throwing strikes, which is good in this inning especially. See if Sutton can be patient up at the dish. Long 3-hour game today. 2.5, excuse me. Bottom of the 8th, 6-4. Jefferson 2 outs away from the win. With number 3, Jeremy Dunsey on deck. He's got on base twice today. And that's going to be driven right up the middle. And Maddox Sutton, he's got himself a base hit.
That was a great hit there by Sutton.
Yeah, he
Get a single there.
laid back on that one and drove it out to center. One out, and the tying run comes up to the dish for number 3, Jeremy Dunsey.
Now for the Dragons, number 3, Jeremy Dunsey.
Dunsey in a big spot here with one away. Inside for strike number 1. Johnson on deck for Ste. Genevieve. A run is on first for Ste. Genevieve. That's Maddox Sutton. Woods second is outside. Good pitch by Wood there. Good off speed. He struggled last inning, but he's doing a better job this inning of throwing strikes and getting them in there.
Yeah, probably just had to settle into the game here.
1-2 to Dunsey. Swing and a miss. And now St. Jen's down to their final out, and it's Johnson. Tying run up to the plate. Dominic Johnson. Sutton on first. Got to keep it alive if you're Johnson. 6-4 game. The freshman Hill on deck. The 1-0 to Dom. Bounces it. Sutton's looking to take second, and a high throw, and Sutton's going to be into second. Two 2-0 here to Johnson's. Got to be his pitch here with 2 away.
Yeah.
Looks like Wood steps off. 6:54 Central Time here. 2-0 outside. 3-0 here. The 3-0 to Johnson is in there for strike number 1. Three-1 to Johnson. Ball 4. Takes first. And now Connor Hill is up. And if he drives one into the gap, this game could be tied with Johnson's speed over at first.
Yeah.
The freshman Hill, big spot here with 2 outs. Winning run up to the plate. First one to Hill. Upstairs. Ball number 1. If you're Wood, you just got to get this one for the win. Don't want to put Johnson on second, the tying run. 1-0 to Hill. Is driven to short. Nice play by Klump. He'll go to third, and that will be the game. Good play by Jack Klump. And R7 Jefferson, the Blue Jays, take this one in extras by the final score of 6-4. What a game here today. St. Genevieve battled back, got 3 in the 7th, tied it up, but the Blue Jays win this one and improve to 6-3. St. Genevieve goes to 3-6. The upcoming schedule for St. Genevieve, they're at Sykeston on Friday, April 10th, at Potosi April 14th, and our next broadcast will be April 16th versus North County. That'll be a baseball game here at Yanks Field. Me and Broden are signing off for tonight. We appreciate you joining us on SG Dragons TV. We'll see you next time.